Hi, I'm Stan.
And I'm Rhonda, and we're Over the Hill Adventures.
Welcome back to Over the Hill Adventures.
It's our hope that we can inspire and encourage people to get active and find your adventure. We're recently retired, well, probably a year and a half now, and we just found our new adventure and our next act, so to speak, and we're RVing and we are mountain biking, and we're having a lot of fun. And
so today we're at Thousand Trails Verde Valley RV Resort, and you might wonder why we're dressed the way we are, beanie, parkas, jackets, because it's freezing. It's cold,
very cold. But well, let's see what the watch says. It says 45, so that's pretty cold.
So Verde Valley RV Resort is just below Sedona, and we're right at Camp Verde, I think is the closest maybe city that we're at.
In Cottonwood. We went into Cottonwood last night from the RV park. It's about 15 minutes to the Old Town, Old Main Street. Is that what they called? Old Main Street. And we found an excellent place to eat last night. Excellent restaurant.
It's called the Tavern.
Tavern Grill, I believe it was.
Yes.
The Tavern Grill. It was really good food.
Highly recommended. And get the prime rib because whew,
get the Napa Valley chicken salad. It was really good.
That was really, really good too.
I could have had more of the chicken salad part than the salad part.
Right.
But it was good. So what do we got planned today?
So this is what we got planned today. We are planning to go mountain bike riding in a place called Dead Horse State Park. We're gonna
Dead Horse Ranch State Park.
Oh, you're right. Dead Horse Ranch State Park, and
can't forget the ranch part.
I think we're gonna do Bones Trail, and I think we're gonna do what's that other one? Lower Raptor, and we're just gonna do that for our exercise today. I think it's about 6 miles. I don't know.
We'll take you along with us, and you can either choose to ride it another time, or you could just ride it with us. So we'll do the work.
We're hoping that it's going to get probably about 58 degrees. I think it's pretty close to like 43, 45 right now, which you guys might be laughing because that's not really, really cold. However, last weekend they had over a foot of snow here, so it does get a little chilly. We're going to introduce our dogs to you this time.
Molly and Kobe.
Yep.
So you'll get to they'll join the Over the Hill crew because they actually are over the hill. I mean, Molly is over 7 now, and I think for a dog that's I mean, what, 49, you know? So
and
she's
then Kobe is
definitely over the hill.
Kobe's 12.
Yeah, almost 12.
So what is that, 94?
I can't do the math. I don't have enough fingers. So yeah, he's got some issues with his back, and you'll see our we call it our buggy, and we push him in the stroller. So I've reverted to, yes, being in a stroller. Looks like we might have company here. We have someone coming. But anyhow, so thanks for joining us, and as always, we are just excited to know what your adventure is as well. So if you guys want to share those comments, and if you have any input as to what we should do here, please let us know.
See you later.
Time for the dog park. Molly and Kobe, smile. It's time for the dog park. Where are we going?
This is our life.
Yep. All about the dogs now. So first trip to the Thousand Trails Dog Park at the entrance of B and C sections. So, all right, let's go see what we got. So apparently this is the large dog area. As you can see, our dogs are not large, but there are no dogs. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Come on, Kobe. This is Kobe. He's 11. He's got bad back. I think it's intervertebral disc disease. And Molly. Molly, come. Go off the leash. Yeah. Oh boy. Good girl. So this is Kobe's buggy, as we call it. I prefer buggy over stroller. What's great about this thing is that it will hook up to the bikes. We were actually camping at Bolsa Chica State Beach, and we had this neighbor who had this for their dog, and they would put it on the back of the bikes and take the dog down to the dog park. So it's kind of our hope. We actually are going in March this year, so 2021, and we're going to put this behind the bikes, take the dogs down to the dog park. Hopefully it will work. But with Kobe's bad back, this thing kind of goes anywhere. It's perfect for him. It's got the big old tires and the big front tire, so it pushes real easy. Cobes loves it. He's not embarrassed. I had to get over the embarrassment factor. He actually does smile, but you wouldn't see any teeth in there. He's had 10 teeth pulled, so, but anyhow, he's having a good senior chapter of his life. we're at Dead Horse Ranch State Park. We made it. We're geared up and we're ready to ride.
It's really different than what we're used to, you know. We're used to riding in the desert. A lot of rock features. I haven't had a lot of practice at doing the rock features. Yeah.
Taking my time.
Just gotta trust the bike.
I just wanted to say today is our granddaughter's 5th birthday. Happy birthday, Lizzie. This is our bike ride in honor of you. Omi and Opie love you. Hopefully we'll do good and make you proud. Did we miss a turn? Where are we?
Yeah, this is where we went down before.
Did we come through this gate?
Yeah, I went over it and I opened the gate for you.
Yes, you did. We'll just go over it.
Woo. How'd you like that? Nice. Nice.
Did you see the lizard?
No.
I saw a little lizard. So I told you it's a little bit warm. Yeah, the lizard made me think of our grandsons. They would love it out here. So shout out to Jay and Coleman. So we love you guys. Okay, so we were gonna pay $10 each for the entrance to the Montezuma Castle, and then it would have got us into Tuzigoot as well, which is nearby. So, but we got the annual pass actually. So, because we're planning on doing Zion, planning on doing Capitol Reef, planning on doing Grand Canyon. So this is actually going to get us into any national park for a year. So it's $80 for up to, what did he say, up to 4 people?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So we paid $80. We were going to pay $20 for basically 2 parks, and now we just are good for a year for $80. So I feel like we got a good deal. Just happy for that. It says it is a 5-story, 20-room dwelling. Built some sometime between 1100 and 1300 AD and occupies a cliff recess 100 feet above the valley.
Nice place.
So quiet.
And this is the first time that we've taken our 2021 Grand Design Imagine 2500 RL, and we've been able to actually open everything up. The last trip that we took was about 1,500 miles, and we weren't able to do any of that because of the rain and the weather. It did get freezing here a couple of nights, but at least we're going to get the opportunity of showing you what it looks like when we're all open up. So this is our awning. Our 21-foot awning is out. This is how I set up our barbecue. And the neat thing, it has a connector right in the middle of the trailer for me to hook up my gas line. Makes it really easy. Cook out here and barbecue out here, and makes it all easy. But that's our setup, and I'll have Rhonda just show you a little bit of what we do.
Yeah, we just wanted to kind of bring to attention that you can't have the mats on the grass, so that's why we kind of have like a little runner there. We can't have them out. The grass is just dormant right now because it's winter time, but we've got yeah, we just have a little setup, and we got this awesome corner spot here at Site C1.
We did get below freezing, so one of the things that we used was we used a insulation here that kept the water from freezing, the water hose from freezing. Worked out real good.
We're heading down to Alcantara Winery, and it's only open from 11 to 5 p.m. daily, but literally, like, let me look back here real quick. I mean, that's the gate to the 1,000 Trails. I'm always eating.
But you are.
But I did say this was the reward for the bike ride, so I've got I'm making a mess here. This is my individual cheese plate. From Alcantara. You have the Moscato. You have the Mesa. Is that what it's called? Yep. Excellent. Come on now. Where's the fun? What'd you get?
A free wine?
That's for waiting for your brat for we don't even know how long. 20 minutes. What is this?
It happened on accident.
Stan and I just enjoyed, I enjoyed a cheese plate and a glass of Moscato. Okay, maybe 2 glasses of Moscato, but you know, they're like that. But anyway, and Stan had a bratwurst, and so this is Alcantara Winery in Cottonwood, Arizona, and it is pretty amazing. We feel like we stumbled on a little gem here. So we're gonna walk through the vineyard. I think it's dormant for the moment. Apparently it's winter, it's February, I think it's the 5th or 6th now. But how it worked when you come in, they had you sit and there's wine tasting. You get a glass and you can do a wine flight with the glass that you get to keep for a souvenir, or you can do a wine flight and choose your own wines. You can do a white flight, red flight, choose your own flight, and we just did a glass of what we wanted and the food, and we're gonna go down to the chapel now because they have weddings out here and it's beautiful. It's actually absolutely beautiful. Let's go, let's walk down this way. I feel like they want me to ring this, otherwise they wouldn't have this where I could reach it, right? I think this is where they do weddings. This is called the chapel. So it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at the floors too, babe. How beautiful it is. Intricate detail. probably get married right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think you would get married right here. You could have this as an altar to do a prayer or First Communion together. Look at that. You got yard games. Have your reception out here. We just married off our daughter last year, so that's why all this is so fresh in my mind.
Well, folks, the sun is finally going down on our 1,000 Trails Verde Valley RV Resort adventure.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. We've been here for, well, tonight will be our 8th night, and we're heading out tomorrow, heading back home. But we have had so much fun. And when we bought this trailer, we did get this membership for the 1,000 Trails for free, came with it through Blue Dog. They threw that in, and I'm all about free. So I talked to the husband and I said, let's go. I talked him into coming out here. We were a little concerned about the below freezing temperatures and how well this trailer would do. And we were pleasantly surprised.
You know, our Grand Design, if you've been following this, our Grand Design Imagine 2500 RL is a 4 seasons trailer. But still, you have to be concerned about the water and the water hose. And we were able to get away with just an insulated water hose. And it did drop below freezing a couple of times, and we did really, really well. But, you know, we really feel like we have found a gem. You know, we have enjoyed our stay here so much with the river that goes alongside of the campground.
Yeah.
You know, that was really, 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 really good for us.
I think the security, right, for you is a big deal.
Let's just talk about that a little bit. You know, this resort has some of the most rules I've ever seen. You can't put the mat on the grass, and we understand that because the grass right now is dormant because it's winter. But they had certain rules, and there's a lot of it. What is really, really neat about this place, they constantly have security. It's a gated, they have security gated. You can't come through the gate without security letting you through or with your code. And security constantly drives through the park. And if there's issues or problems, or if there's a loud dog or something like that, they will address those issues. And I be honest, I've never really seen that. And that's what made it really good.
Yeah, speaking of dogs, you know, they have to be on leashes. And we had a neighbor that had a dog that was loose, and somebody, you know, called on it, and they came and talked to them, but not a problem. But yeah, so it's just certain things like that we appreciate, that they are very much on it, and we have had a great time. We were in space C1, and it faces the I don't know, the river area. I mean, down in the wetlands. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it's the wildlife down there, because yesterday I was walking the dogs about 5:30 at night, and there's these two coyotes going right by. I mean, we lived in Big Bear forever, so we're used to kind of coyotes and things like that, but it still gives you kind of the heebie-jeebies when you're actually seeing.
We've seen coyotes, we've seen deer, white-tailed deer running through the forest here by the river. Just a lot of neat things at the campground. And this is not a campground review, or it's not a Thousand Trails review, but we are just so impressed with the amenities here. They have swim pools are clean. They have spas that are clean. They're family friendly. In just the amenities that are around, they have hot showers for you if you want hot showers. The campsites are, in some areas like an A, B, and C, are the buddy campgrounds. And then other places like H, which is another bigger by the main lodge, the H section is pretty much one camper per space, you know, and people seem to get drawn to that a little bit. There are a lot of full timers here, and it makes the campground full, but just absolutely friendly. Everybody's waving. Just the amenities around this particular RV resort. You want to talk a little bit about that?
The amenities?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, what we've.
Yeah, just what we've basically.
Yeah, what we've gotten to do outside the gates. So
outside the
and
gates.
We're gonna, you know, I think we already highlighted some in our video at this point. You've probably already seen that we were able to go to Dead Horse Ranch State Park, and we do like mountain biking, and we're still beginner, intermediate, and every time we go out, we're getting a little bit better. But we went out there 3 times this week and had so much fun. We have found, we just think actually Cottonwood, Arizona, this town is like a little gem, and we had no idea what to expect at all. And so Dead Horse Ranch State Park, we're going to highlight a little bit of that, and that was the mountain biking, but you can also do other things out there like trail riding, horseback riding, trail riding, and then you can hike, you can fish, camp. It's actually something I would like to.
The campgrounds
check
were
out the camping.
really incredible,
Yeah.
and we thought there were some campgrounds that were full hookups, and they're not. Basically, water and electric. But just a beautiful.
Only $30 a night, or $35 a night,
depending
so
upon where you're at.
Super large sites.
Yes,
too.
for big RVs too, and leveled. Some of them are asphalt level, so that was really neat.
Yeah, Old Town was
Old Town Cottonwood, Old Town.
All right, so our favorite thing I think this week was Colt Grill.
Colt Grill. And here's a shout out to Colt Grill, because we had dinner there last night and just had a blast. Just had a great time. You know, we had Brian the bartender, funny guy. He made these makeup drinks like off the cuff. What was that thing called?
It was a Girl Scout cookie. We were noticing they bought Girl Scout cookies, so the bartender made the mint.
Chocolate mint thin martini.
Okay, Brian made the thin mint martini, and so before I know it, after dinner, I look down and this thing is in front of me because we just had made one. So I'm like, "What is this?" You know, and then not just the drink, but then the rest of the thin mints were sitting there too for the taking. And oh my gosh, so dinner was great. The staff is positive and funny, and they just truly seem like they enjoy working there and working with each other. Wonderful place. We felt like family, you know, we're just chatting it up with everybody. And then Anna, we can do a shout out to her. I think we'll figure out how to put a little link in there. We met a gal who's launching a YouTube video for her and her boyfriend for the first time tomorrow. So she was adorable, and we were very excited, encouraged by her as well.
You know, the Colt Grill is like a smokehouse. They have smoked turkey, smoked chicken, but I had a smoked brisket, and it was the best smoked brisket. Just fell apart. It had so much flavor. It was just really, really good, and we were really impressed with the way Old Town Cottonwood was put together. We keep on saying gems, you know, it's just like the winery.
Yeah, the winery, the Alcantara Winery that we went to yesterday with live music and
another
food,
little gem.
and you could walk around the winery, and it was just so much fun. And there's wineries in town, there's breweries in town, there's oh gosh, all kinds of places to shop and eat. So it is a neat place. We also enjoyed Montezuma Castle. We did go there. We went to Montezuma Castle, which is a national monument, and really thoroughly enjoyed that. That was really just the feeling when you're there. It's kind of unreal what you're looking at. That little house on a you know, the cliff and 100 feet up in the air, and that was amazing.
So everything we're talking about here was incredible and is within 15 to 20 minutes away. Even I don't know even if you were or got a chance to see our Jerome, Arizona video. We just launched that yesterday. That was 20 minutes away. Had a phenomenal time there. Yeah. Had a lot of fun there too.
Yeah, and the Dead Horse Ranch is going to be its own video, right? Because we like to film the trails because kind of give people an idea when they're going to go out there what they're getting themselves into. So we'll send us out.
And we've said this a lot of times. And I told Rhonda, I said, Rhonda, in April I'm going to be 59. And I can't believe that I'm doing these trails, and we're going off rocks and we're rock jumping, and I'm going, oh my gosh.
Of course, ibuprofen, you know, afterwards, and it doesn't hurt at all. But no, we're having a blast. So this was our Valley Verde RV adventure in February of 2021, and thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, we hope that you keep on subscribing. Give us a thumbs up if you like our videos. We're going to continue doing this. We're going to continue to inspire. We're not here to make a buck. We're just here to inspire people like us who are over the hill to get out, get active, and just get their new adventure.
Yeah, and whatever that looks like, let us know. You know, there might be new ideas for us to consider too. So we're open to new things. So we hope that we did encourage you guys, and we appreciate you. So yes, please like the video and subscribe. We appreciate that.
And subscribe too, you know, because this
encourages us, right?
Yeah, we've got just so you guys know a little bit about what's going on. We've got in May we're going to, in March we're going to California to Bolsa Chica Beach. And then at the end of April we're going to Moab, Mesa Verde.
We're going to hit Zion.
We'll hit Zion.
Capitol Reef National Park, and then Grand Canyon. North.
Yeah, the north rim of the Grand Canyon.
That's going to be our longest venture yet. That's going to be, we've got like 3 weeks booked, and then we're going to leave it open-ended.
So we're going to be probably on the road for about a month. But come join us with our adventure, and we hope that inspires you with your adventure.
All right. God bless.
See you later.
Well, today is our travel home day. I wanted to show you guys how we close the slide and how I'm able to still get into the refrigerator. A few things I think inside that we store ours in our RV garage, so we have it right up against the wall. We can't open the slide while it's in the garage. So I was able to pack it. I was very pleasantly surprised about that. Able to pack it up with it closed. So real quick, I find it quite comical because for like 6 days we were here and we had no neighbors right next to us. And I was so excited to show everybody the windows. But then literally we got the camera out, and the moment we got the camera out, like, we ended up with a neighbor. So it's okay. You still see all the windows. We had a most amazing view just of grass and, you know, some trees and things. But this kind of does give you a little idea of how close people can truly be. So, but the windows are so wonderful and the sun comes right in. But let's close this up. And first thing I wanted to make sure, this this is closed. That's the mistake I made before, and I do not ever want to make that again. It didn't do any damage, but I don't plan to do that ever again. So I am going to close the slide here. So we've got the button here. We've locked down the table, and because that thing will travel while you're going down the road. Here we go. Here we go. It's important to make sure there are no rocks on the floor as well. So I vacuumed, got that taken care of, so it doesn't scratch the flooring. There we go. So it is in. So let me show you here really quick. And I am able to get in. It is a little bit tight, but I am able to get in. So I would move this trash can, but I was able to fill the fridge. You know, was able to get in there. Here's like upward view. So I was able to fill it and before we left with the slide in. But as you can tell, you can't get through to the bathroom. So you do have to go in when you do a pit stop. You do have to go in through the bedroom door, which isn't a problem. And if you have Compass Connect, you can turn the pump on with your phone, then go in, or, you know, and so it makes it so you don't have to come in the back door, turn the pump on, and then do that. So anyway, that's it in. I'm very grateful it has a slide because this is kind of the reason we got rid of our other one. It gives me claustrophobia. It's a little bit snug. All right, folks.